second caravan trip of 2020 on the way to Dorset for a few days to be close to Steve's dad. It's also the day that Storm Dennis hits the UK, so yeah, as usual, perfect timing on our part.
Yes, we're taking it slow.
Yeah, very, very slow. Unfortunately though, big lorries are not, so
we're not worried about them. We'll just take our time, we'll be safe.
Yeah, so that feels a little bit scary, and it's rainy, but we don't care about the rain so much. You know, we are in the UK, we're pretty realistic, but I do personally find the wind quite scary. But it's good to have a few days break this early on in the year. Don't know about you, but February can always feel a little bit flat.
So here we go, everybody's awake now, look, because we've got coffee in hand and breakfast.
Yep.
So we're on the way to Bournemouth. We're on the site there called the Hunters Moon, and apparently this is Storm Dennis. You can notice the wind gusting on the side of the caravan, but just keep your speeds down. There's another one next to us, a motorhome down there, and loads of trucks. So, you know, things are still moving. I have brought the awning, but it's not going up until the wind stops.
Very typical that we would decide to go away when there's a ready storm. But hey.
It is, isn't it? Mm. And it's not our first trip away this year, because this is number 2. Mm. We've already done one.
Normally this would be our first one for February half term, but we went to Bristol in January, so it's actually our second.
And I didn't make that mistake that I did make on the last trip. We have got a power lead. Mm. Oh yes. Now we have a temporary lock. So on the video that I'll show you in a minute, you'll see that the lock has broken. This is the second time it's done it. So the first time would have been, what, 2 years in. Bear in mind, we bought the caravan from new. So about 2 years, somewhere around about there, the lock just breaks on the main door. So all you can do is the key just spins round and round and round. So that means they have to change the actual barrel in the lock. So when it went this time, they said that the caravan's now out of service, but out of warranty. But because when the caravans had fitted it, they have a 1-year warranty themselves, which means it's still under their warranty.
Yeah, but that's also that's dodging law, because if you raise a problem whilst it's within warranty and that problem keeps occurring, technically they haven't sorted it out, so it's still a warranty problem, even if you're out of warranty.
Agreed. So let me show you what's happened. Twice this has happened to me. So this is the lock for the caravan. Look, just spin round and round and round and round and round and round, and nothing happens. Absolutely useless. All the other locks are working fine, it's just this one doesn't. Yeah, so we never had this problem with the Hartall locks on the previous caravan, just on this one for some odd reason. Yeah. So it's bound to happen all over again. And I'm looking at online, you can buy the barrel for like a tenner, but then you got the fitting of it, and then would you believe there's a special dealer only key that you have to be able to get the metal sheath off of it, so you can change the lock. But anyway, we'll see.
That's a bit of a swizz.
It is, isn't it? Mm. So here we are arriving, and as you can see, Storm Dennis is on its way. Look at them clouds.
Yes, if we go over there and just go straight on, Steve.
And so whilst we drive around, we're looking at things like positioning for trees, not too close. Things like trees and satellite dish for when the wind does die down, that we can put the satellite up without the trees interfering with our signal as well. Not too far away from amenities, and not pitches that are flooding like the one we just passed. So we need to have a look at those. Yeah, you shouting. So the plan is to park in this pitch here, or reverse then, but it's a fairly empty site, so I'll pull forward into this one. Right, Jess, calm down. Start your jet. Okay, right. So Fiona's ready, so I'll just pull forward a bit and make a little S shape. So go to the left, then go to the right, and that puts the back of the caravan pointing in the right direction before I even start to do any reversing at all. So that should do it, and then pop down a bit, get the back end to swing out, and it goes. Not too far. And check the reversing camera. And make a little adjustment as I can see the white marker pole. Check the reversing camera a couple of times here. Pop the window down a bit so I can see that. Get the clear call from Fiona.
Stop!
There we go, all done. We're in. And so opening up my trusty Windfinder Pro app, we're obviously in the Wareham area, so I need to pick that from the map, and as you can see, Sunday. So today's Saturday, Sunday things are not looking good. Look at the weather conditions. Wind is 69 miles per hour, heavy rain, and then you can see from in the morning, on the Sunday morning, it does die down a bit, and a slowly improving picture. So looking at this, it looks like it'll be alright, and things will improve. Certainly for going out and about and seeing things, but I'm not convinced that the awning will be going up, looking at some of those wind speeds. Well, I think overall they've actually come out of this rather well. There's just a few areas where flooding occurs. Now what I did last night was, obviously we're on, just going to spin the camera around on this. So we're on this pitch itself. What I did was move my car to there to help us give a little bit of wind deflection, because the wind's coming in from that direction, so it's coming towards us. And apart from that, we have hydraulic steadies. And there's one at the front, and there's a couple in the middle. So there's one in the middle there, one obviously on the other side, and one at the back here. What's missing though is my, there it is, my watering can. I'll just get it, because that was the only thing I forgot to do. Just pull that out. And that's done really well. What's there? What was annoying last night is this is flapping, so I need to find a mechanism or a way. Have a look on YouTube, but somebody else found it. Put in like a rubber band around these, or that, because that was flapping last night. You could do that, flapping on there. Nothing more. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, very good. So it's time to take Jess for a walk, and let's wander around and see what we can see. And the first one we come across is, oh, it's right behind us, and on closer inspection, his cable's actually in the water. I wonder if he knows that. And there's a few floods as well, and pitches. Yeah, good job of not on those. I'm guessing there must be a bit of a drainage issue up this side of the site. There's no trees down or anything like that, so nothing to worry about, I suppose. That one's got an awning up. I don't know what that was like last night. Still there though, I suppose. And yeah, good job you weren't on that page then. Well, so tore that one over there. Just here, running stream down the path, which I have to leap across.
Talking about dancing in the rain, and just down here there's a play area, and then there's another extra little path that we hadn't spotted before. So we discovered on our walk this thing. Okay, you can go on the Wareham Forest Way at the back, but you have to remember the code to get back in, so make sure you take your phone, because on the other side of here you're in the woods. Yeah, see? Look at that side. There. One way. You see that? So we thought if the weather dries up by any chance a little bit, we'll try out one of these, having taken a picture of the code. Otherwise we could be stood shouting and bawling at this fence.
It'd be hysterical. And the fence is only, what, 8 feet tall for you to climb over?
Well, we could try, couldn't
Brilliant.
we, Steve? Well, you'd be like that guy from Hot Fuzz, wouldn't you?
Oh,
The
really?
guy that runs into the fence.
We could just leave it open, look like that. Oh dear, Jess, it doesn't look like you'll be going for a run in that field, because I don't think I can actually get into the field. It's quite funny, actually. On the way into the site, there's a boat. Looks like you might need that boat.
No. And it says no kite flying over cables. I think kite flying's the least of our concerns today. Alright, Jess? Should give up? Oh, and there's a bird just out of reach there, look.
We just had what we call a Jobsworth. So this is one of the wardens that just decided to go wandering around, and we're nothing better to do than just moan at people. So we call him Jobsworth. And what he did was he moaned at us for parking our car on this pitch. Not that one over there, or that one over there, which haven't got anybody on, or the flooded ones behind us as well. Because if you had a caravan with an awning up, you would not be happy, being as our fuel pitch would be full of water. As this is not really a video review, but hey, why not? We'll show you. Watched out last night. No, we didn't actually watch it all because hardly action packed, and probably one of the worst films I've seen this year, but there we go. What do you think, David?
Good.
You thought it was good, did you? On the bit we saw? All right, okay. Fiona, are you saying anything?
Yeah, I could see that it was a worthy film, but hardly action packed. I mean, it must have gone on for about another hour and a half, but by then we'd have been asleep.
Yeah, no, we put the news on and watched the football, but there we go. Selby. And so coming up in part 2, we do get to go to Corfe Castle, and we get to go and visit a dog-friendly pub, and we get the drone in the sky as well, and quite a surprising view from Swanage Bay, but you'll see. Well, that's it for this one. We hope you found it useful, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell. Thank you.